You were told to study hard, get good grades, and find a stable job. Do that, they said, and you'll live a good life. But the truth? That advice built workers, not free people. Every morning, millions wake up, race to jobs they dislike, to buy things they don't need, to impress people they don't even like, all while calling it success. This endless cycle has a name: the rat race. It's not poverty. It's the illusion of progress without freedom. Because no matter how fast you run, the wheel never stops spinning. And what school never taught you is that the wheel wasn't designed to stop. It was designed to keep you moving just enough to stay tired, but never enough to be free. So the question is, how do you escape? The real purpose of school. School wasn't created to make you wealthy. It was designed to make you useful. In the 19th century, industrialists like Horace Mann and John D. Rockefeller helped shape the modern education system. Rockefeller even funded the General Education Board, stating openly, "I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers." And that's exactly what was built. A system to produce obedient employees for factories, not creative thinkers for freedom. You were taught to memorize, not to question, to follow rules, not to design them, to seek permission, not opportunity. So when you graduate, you're fully equipped to survive in the system, but not to escape it. That's why financial literacy is absent from the curriculum. Because if everyone understood money, few would work the way they do. The hidden design of the rat race. The rat race begins with conditioning. Psychologist B.F. Skinner showed how behavior can be shaped through rewards and punishments. The same principle schools use with grades. Do well, get rewarded. Fail, get punished. Soon, you learn that approval is currency. You carry that into adulthood. Now your A is your paycheck, your teacher is your boss, and your grades are promotions and titles. You trade time for validation, and you measure your worth in numbers on a screen. But this is linear earning, the slowest, most limited way to build wealth. The wealthy play a different game. They trade ideas, ownership, and systems, not time. That's how one person can earn in a week what another earns in a lifetime. The system doesn't hide this truth. It simply distracts you long enough to make you forget to question it. The psychology of dependence. Why do smart people stay trapped? Because the rat race isn't physical, it's psychological. You were trained to seek safety over freedom. Your brain craves certainty. A paycheck feels certain, while entrepreneurship feels dangerous. Neuroscience calls this the status quo bias, the tendency to prefer what's familiar, even when it limits you. This is why most people cling to comfort zones that quietly suffocate them. The rat race exploits that fear. It gives you just enough comfort to make escape feel unnecessary, but not enough purpose to make it fulfilling. You don't need chains when comfort is the cage. What should school have taught you? Imagine if school had taught these lessons instead. The difference between income and assets. Income feeds you. Assets free you. How debt can enslave or empower you. Bad debt buys pleasure. Good debt buys freedom. The psychology of compounding. What you repeat daily becomes your destiny, not just in money, but in mindset. that taxes reward the investor, not the worker. The system favors those who create value, not those who clock in. That money isn't the goal, leverage is. You don't get rich by working harder. You get rich by making your work for you. None of that is taught in school, because if it were, most people wouldn't need the system that funds the school in the first place. The money illusion. In behavioral economics, there's a concept called the money illusion. Our tendency to focus on nominal income instead of real purchasing power. You feel richer when you earn more, even if inflation steals your progress silently. This illusion keeps the rat race spinning. You chase promotions, not freedom. You earn more, but owe more. You live in a nicer cage. True wealth isn't about more zeros. It's about more control, more autonomy, more time to live on your own terms. If your lifestyle expands with every raise, you're not wealthier. You're just running faster on the same wheel. The trap of identity. School taught you what to do, but never who to be. You were told, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a teacher. But those are roles, not identities. When your self-worth is tied to your job, you'll defend the job, even when it limits you. That's why so many people fear quitting. It's not just losing income, it's losing identity. But money rewards value creation, not titles. The moment you stop defining yourself by what you do and start defining yourself by what you produce, you step outside the system. Because the rich don't say, I am my job. They say, I am the system that jobs depend on. Time, the real currency. Most people trade time for money, but time is the one thing money can't buy back. Economist Daniel Kahneman calls it the satisfaction paradox. People work long hours to buy happiness, then have no time left to experience it. Freedom begins when your time detaches from your income. That happens through leverage, when your effort multiplies without your presence. It could be capital, investments, content, media, code, automation, or community, teams. Leverage turns hours into systems. Systems turn effort into freedom. The systemic deception. If you ever wonder why society discourages risk, remember, the system needs predictability, not independence. It rewards those who comply, the quiet worker, the loyal taxpayer, the consumer who buys endlessly. In the rat race, every product is marketed as relief. The vacation, the car, the latest phone. But relief is not freedom. As Naval Ravikant said, you're not going to get rich renting out your time. And he was right. Because when time is your only income source, you're one bad day away from collapse. The psychology of escape. To escape the rat race, you must first escape the mindset that keeps you in it. Freedom doesn't start with money. It starts with awareness. Here are the shifts most never make. From consumer to creator. From employee to owner. From certainty to curiosity. From spending to investing. The most powerful transformation happens when you realize money is just a reflection of how much value you create without needing to be there. When your money grows while you sleep, you're finally awake. Building true wealth. Wealth isn't built by luck. It's built by law. Psychological law. The law of compounding. Small, consistent effort beats rare brilliance in money and mastery alike. The law of value. You're paid in proportion to the problems you solve. Solve bigger problems, earn bigger rewards. The law of perception. People don't buy your work. They buy their belief in your work. The law of energy. Money flows to those who create momentum. Indecision kills it. The law of leverage. Build once, benefit forever. Master these, and the rat race begins to fade behind you.
Redefining success. Success, as school taught it, is linear. Good grades to good job to good life. But true success is cyclical. It compounds. It evolves. It feeds back into itself. Every hour you invest into learning, building, and creating systems plants seeds that grow long after you stop watering. That's what school missed. Wealth is not a job you perform. It's a system you design. The freedom formula. Here's the formula no one wrote on the classroom board. Freedom equals assets that earn while you rest, minus liabilities that drain while you work. The moment the first exceeds the second, you escape the rat race. Not because you quit your work, but because your work now serves you. You own your time. You decide your pace. You live with intent. That's not luxury. That's liberty. The inner war. The hardest battle isn't external. It's between the two voices inside you. One says, stay safe. The other whispers, build something. Fear will always have logic. It will remind you of failure, risk, and rejection. But freedom has reason too, and it only asks one question. What if I tried? Every person who escaped the rat race began there, with a whisper that refused to die. The return to freedom. You were born free. The system taught you limits. But now you know, money is not evil. Work is not slavery. Ignorance is. Freedom isn't rebellion, it's responsibility. It's understanding that no one is coming to save you. And that's a good thing. Because once you take ownership, no one can ever take it back. The rat race isn't an external system. It's an internal pattern. And breaking it isn't about quitting your job. It's about reclaiming your power to choose. This was Escaping the Rat Race, what school failed to teach you about money.